Ball from Turner Field. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Julio Teheran gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
D. Gordon heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Miami, second baseman, number 9.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Grounded up the first baseline. Freeman's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. What's going to be the key for him today, Steve?
Well, they need to get guys on base, so you need patience at the top of the lineup and then aggressiveness out of the middle of the order once you've got some guys to drive in.
Hit out towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. And with that, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Freddie Freeman may not be the best at his position defensively, but he is very reliable. He makes all the routine plays. He's going to pick a few here and there. Somebody that you really like to have over at first base.
Giancarlo Stanton is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Teheran gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Jose Fernandez gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's been great his entire career. Career ERA in the low 2s. Every time out, keeps his team in the ball game, gives them a good outing. I expect to see the same here in this one.
Ender Inciarte comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Inciarte.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. That misses. 1-2. Got him. Now a chance here in Atlanta to take a look at the Braves starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Keller's a guy that will mostly call a great game. Although sometimes he gets some odd looks from pitchers, especially when they feel like they've spotted a great pitch.
Ozuna on the run. He's got it, and there are two down now. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Freddie Freeman gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And Daney will make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. After one, no score. Justin Bour makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
High in the air out to center field. On the move is Bourne. One away. Now to the plate, Martin Prado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Tehran has his target. Here's the first pitch.
Yep.
And that's in there for a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And it's quickly 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Slider, good two-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball. This is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. On the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And here is Nick Markakis now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Fielder number 22, Nick Markakis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. On a big swing there from Markakis, he didn't get it to make it strike 2.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Shoots this one to first, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
Third baseman, Kelly Johnson.
In now, Kelly Johnson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. That's wide, 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward, but he decides to let it go.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And another foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Back to him, and that's off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. A.J. Pierzynski takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swung on and hit softly on a line, but this is a foul ball. Line to the right side, and now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are. And a welcome back to Atlanta, Georgia for baseball on the show. 3rd inning is set to get underway. JT Realmuto will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Adeiny Echeverria settles into the box for his first chance. In there, no balls and a strike. Grounded to 3rd. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to Freeman, and they get the double play.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, number 16, Jose Fernandez.
Jose Fernandez steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. Tehran into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to